Hello and welcome to Up for Discussion, brought to you by 4 Home Field Advantage Sports Talk. Well, our motto is our home, our field, your advantage. Today we're going to review week 2 of the NFL season. We're going to go over good, bad, and ugly, who stunk it up, and who gets a game ball. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's start off with the good. Guys, whoever wants to jump in first, who's your good?
Yeah, my good. I'm going to go with the bad man in Green Bay. That's Aaron Rodgers.
He had a great game.
Oh, yeah. 480 yards, 4 touchdowns. And that's a 146 quarterback rating. That's out of space.
You know what's funny though about that? He kept complaining, oh, well, my neck was hurting. I didn't think I was going to have a good day. I wish he would have kind of left
when
that
you
part
complain
out.
about having 335 yards at halftime?
Oh, no. I'm saying just how he kept, it's like he wanted to get some extra points or something about his neck. Who cares?
I can do it in my sleep.
I know, right?
But yeah, I think that's a really good choice.
All right, Mike, what you think?
I just like this guy. His name is Quintoris Lopez Jones. You may not recognize him. That's Julio Jones, the first player in NFL history to score 3 touchdowns in his first 3 seasons of over 80 yards or more. The guy balled out. No, Roddy White. Well, Roddy White was there, but he was more of a decoy. I have to give it to Alec Ogletree, man. He kept up with Tony Gonzalez as much as possible, and nobody could stop Julio Jones. I mean, 11 catches, 187 yards. He balled out.
What's his name? What's his government name?
Quintoris Lopez Jones.
And this is National Hispanic Heritage Month, whatever it's called. So, congratulations. Rashad, who did you have for your good?
I picked Jay Cutler.
Oh, Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler sighting. Jay Cutler sighting.
Yeah, I picked Jay Cutler. He had 290 yards, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, he had 2 interceptions, but he made a comeback in the fourth quarter just like he did the first game. So I definitely had to give it to him. Like I said, he got weapons. He need to use them. I told him to put up a shut up. He told me shut up and watch. So I'm good.
I agree. He did a really good job. That was really cool at the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
My good is he's a repeat offender on my list. Peyton Manning. He spanked little brother. And it was a really, it wasn't even a good game. I mean, Peyton is just masterful. I mean, that was just, and he's just having a great year so far. I mean, I know it's only week 2. It's early. He can stink up the joint the rest of the year. But, I mean, Peyton the numbers were amazing. I think he threw for like 360 or something. I know he threw like 3 or 4 touchdowns. He just had a great game. I'm sorry, Eli is leading the league in interceptions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They look very flustered over there, but I know we're not talking about Eli right now. But all right, bad. What do you guys bad?
Since we was talking about mayonnaise, Eli.
Okay, so we're gonna bring him back up.
Yeah, Eli. First of all, I'm a fan. Love your rap. Commercial. It's quite talented.
Yeah.
He did better than Peyton, I think. Go ahead.
You quit on your team at halftime. You start flinging that ball in the triple coverage, and it was the beginning of the third quarter. I didn't understand. I mean, he was around 57% completion percentage. The quarterback rating was around 53.3%. And then on top of that, you threw 4 interceptions and continued your streak of leading the league and turning over the ball from the quarterback position. You just had a real bad showing. And then at that, you had bragging rights. I mean, when Thanksgiving dinner come around, you're supposed to be able to talk trash. You can't say nothing. You got to sit at the kiddie table now.
Now, I know you said that he gave up on his team. Let me ask you this. Do you think that Eli needs to be in a balanced offense? And by him having to throw a lot, he's very predictable. Do you think that has something to do with it?
No.
You just think he sucked?
I think we've seen if this was early Eli, yeah, but Eli now, he don't need a balanced offense.
He got 2 of the best receivers in football.
Well, I saw Hakeem Hicks drop a couple. And Victor Cruz, I really think Victor Cruz is more of a slot guy, but I mean, that's my opinion.
I mean, numbers-wise, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I got you.
Well, I got from my bad. I got San Francisco.
Ooh.
They don't score 3 points. No touchdowns. Kaepernick, 120. He had 127 yards passing. He had 87 yards rushing. I think what kind of I can say really tripped me out with Seattle. They really said run. They put him in his comfort zone and said, hey, run. They didn't want him to pass the pocket, and they stepped up, and like I said, 3 points.
Let me throw something out to you guys. Just a thought. When you have a mobile quarterback that's struggling reading coverages and reading checkdowns and whatnot, do you want that quarterback to be in a position to run because you know it's going to be the first instinct for them, and then they become very predictable? I mean, when they're running, you can just pop them. Is that what you want?
I don't want this.
I mean, as a defense, is that what you want?
Defense?
Because
like you said, make him more predictable.
he's not. Colin Kaepernick is not Vic in his prime.
But as an offensive coach, you don't want that.
Correct.
He becomes turnover prone.
That's correct. That's my point.
They change the complexion of the game.
Correct. That's my thought process.
I'm gonna throw something out there. And one thing about Vic when he was younger, Vic wasn't scared to take a hit. That's just a style of play. Kaepernick ain't taking no hits.
Yeah,
No, he's not.
Man, there was times when Kaepernick could get a few extra yards and he went out of bounds. No, he went out of bounds.
He loved out.
He was darting for that out of bounds.
But you know that's what they want their quarterback to do.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying in a division game, in the fourth quarter, when it's time to win, you need every yard.
And he's a big boy. It's not like
he
he's
ain't
small
small.
like
He's
Vic.
He ain't small, so I'm not gonna knock Kaepernick because I'm not the biggest fan of his. I think he's a bit overrated right now, but he had a rough game, man. Seattle gave it to him.
Speaking of rough game, that Falcon running game had a rough game.
Is that your bad?
Yeah, that's my bad. It don't get no worse. 16 carries for 36 yards.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
The offensive line, like you said last week, they still.
Was it the O-line or was it that Rodgers probably just had a rough time running in between the tackles?
O-line.
Oh my.
Okay. I'm just asking. I'm just throwing it out there.
They look horrible.
Okay.
At times, Robert Quinn was in the backfield on multiple.
Quinn is pretty good. They have a good front four. They got a good front four.
Yeah,
But they got some good ends at the least.
Okay.
At the least.
Matt Ryan was on.
And I tell you something else.
Run a lot of the game.
Alec Ogletree was all over that place. I mean, he
Yeah.
had like
That's
5
my rookie of the
tackles.
year.
He had like 5
Yeah.
tackles. 8. I was gonna say like in the first quarter, it looked like he had 5. Yeah, he's pretty good.